Well, trading is closed on February 25th, 2020. Let's go over our calls. Look for the pattern with the early high. This is it. Tomorrow's pattern also has the early high. And a target of 32.1711. We gapped up, so it didn't have to print today, but it did anyway. We also get to cross a number off the list from December 11th, 31.3460. If you look back at last year, I have 3 targets which haven't printed, and before that, you have to go back to early March. The system I devised it in about 2002, and on average you get about 2 or 3 targets a year which don't print. So in the last year, just about, we have 3 which didn't print. If they don't print, it's about par for the course. So new target favored to print tomorrow, 31.7851. Unless we get down smartly, that's my call. During the day, got a sell signal here, ultimate sell signal here. MEJT, so that's false, gives us the target. Here's a TDST line, you're 1 bar under it, that's time to mark support level. Here's the next TDST line, 1 under that too. It's pretty tough when you got support from 2 TDST lines and you're this far under the Bollinger Band. It's really pretty tough to go very much further. Well, this was the Ganfan line which called the top, and I was expecting a drop, but I was not expecting a collapse. I thought we'd get maybe 32.70, maybe 31.50. We've gone lower than that. So maybe there's something I didn't expect that's going on. Key for me is the volume of the E-mini contract. We got over 4 million contract. That's a black swan event. The last time we got that was way back in early 2018 at a major low, which held for almost a year. When I see volume like this and way under Bollinger Band, it's compatible with a major low. Now, you get this spike. I don't know if we'll spike higher tomorrow. We actually traded over 3.5 million contracts yesterday. That's enough to signal low. Doesn't mean you won't go higher. But certainly, volume like this is typical of major lows, not really minor ones. This is the count I've been using, and it's a perfectly valid count. And if it's right, and if we stop here, we don't know now if we will or we won't. This would be the end of blue 2 of brown 3. It's not a low of the degree I would expect with volume like that. Of course, that's not the only count. There is a count that says that's the end of wave brown 4. And what this count has going for it is you take the low of brown 2, low of brown 4, connect them, take a parallel line, you get the top of wave 1, top of wave 3. So if we stop here, and we don't know that yet, you have the relationship you want to have in a perfect world, and you also have a Fibonacci relationship between waves 1 and 3. So it's a candidate for the end of this decline. Now tomorrow we have the early high. It doesn't mean you won't get down. We have a higher target. That's positive. We dropped all day, couldn't close under the midday low. That's positive. Volume spiking, VIX headed extremes. All these things are positive things associated with market lows. But today's pattern is normally positive. When it's negative instead, we should see lower prices. Signals are mixed. Here are the rules. We'd like to see a gap and prompt move outside the range. Pretty tough to see us going over this high, but who knows. Today's low is a candidate for the low of this drop. If so, it strongly suggests we're onto wave 5 of the 11-year rally. And this count wave 3 is shorter than 1, so further upside's limited. because wave 3 can't be the shortest wave. Frankly, I hope that's the wrong count. I had us going much, much higher. But if this low holds, and because of the volume, it certainly is a good candidate. If that low holds, we have to consider the possibility, not definite yet, that we're entering wave 5 or wave 5 up. So we'll have to, I hope this low doesn't hold, but if it does, we have to be prepared to accept that possibility. Here's my target for tomorrow, and it's today's call.